Hey there, writers and news daters. I just wanted to hop into the group really fast today with my dog shaking in the background, just to talk to you about something that's come up in quite a few threads, something pretty important that I wanted to talk to you about people being really serious about being published and how they know if they're really ready to be a published author. I was speaking to a would-be author the other day. We were having a great conversation, and she'd been writing for a while. She was really excited about her piece, and we got talking about what her plan was for getting published, and she was really excited that she had hired this editor. And so we got talking about this editor that she had hired, and it turns out that she hired this editor for $125. Maybe it was $150, but it was a very low price point. And you know, I got really honest with her, and I really cautioned her about low price points. And I know that we're all trying our best, but really at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. And, you know, I love you guys in this group, and I don't want to see you selling yourself short and not getting what it is that you need that's truly going to help you to move your writing career forward. Because the kind of authors that I work with are people who want to be published not once, not twice, but over and over and over again. And they're really dedicated to those skills. Hi, Amy. I see you there. Thank you for your question. Best advice on sending work off. I would need a little more information. Are you sending a manuscript, poetry, literary mag? Where are you going? Let me know what you're looking to do, and I'll get you some information. So anyway, so this author had come to me. She was really wanting to get published, and she'd hired this editor for a low price point. And I looked at this editor's website, and he seemed like a really nice guy, but he was also a graphic designer. He was a book editor, and he was a web designer. So he wore a lot of hats that didn't necessarily go together. And the website was a mess. So lots of icons and things were over each other. I'm not a web designer. And he had animations running over text and that kind of thing. And it really got me thinking, and I was honest with her, and I said, you know, he might be a really nice guy, and he may very sincerely want to help writers, but he doesn't specialize as a copy editor. And you're selling yourself short if you don't hire someone who's a specialist in what they do. So I decided that today I wanted to talk to you about how to choose someone to help you with your manuscript. What are the criteria for a quality person who can help you with your manuscript? All right, got your pens ready? Here we go. So what are you looking for in a quality editor? Well, first of all, a quality editor is going to look for more than commas, right? The guidebook for publishing houses, just on copy editing, is over 4 inches thick. I'm not kidding. I know, I'm not going to say I know every single page of this book, but I'm intimately familiar with this book. I use it on a regular basis. This guidebook is huge. So the rules are extensive. And, you know, you or I, we might say, well, whatever, it doesn't matter if the comma goes here, the comma goes there. But the people who receive these, it's a big deal, right? Publishers, editors, agents, and I talk to these people every week. They're really persnickety about this. They get really upset. Things go right in the sludge pile if they don't meet the criteria. And I've talked to agents over and over and over again who authors sent to them. There could have been a lot of potential, but they didn't follow the rules, or they hired somebody who didn't follow the rules, and it was a loss. They didn't meet their dream, and that's heartbreaking. I don't like talking about that, but it happens. It's the reality of the situation. And, you know, I was just having a conversation with Veronica in the group, and she found out the hard way and learned from her mistake that, you know, you can say that you don't care about that, and then you go and you self-publish, and then nobody buys your book. So there's really no way around creating a quality product. So you really want to find someone who is intimately familiar with what the rules are and how to get them done. So one of the questions that you might ask about this person is, how many hats do they wear, right? Are they a graphic designer and a web designer and a copy editor? Now, maybe they're a genius and they have all of those skills in their wheelhouse. I'm not denying that that could be true, but you want to make sure that that's the case. Is this person really, really, really qualified, right? So think about it this way. I'm sure that we all have general practitioners, doctors that we go to on a regular basis, for a checkup or whatever we need. But if we need our open heart surgery, we're not going to go to that guy or that gal, right? We want a specialist. We want somebody who really knows what it is that they're doing, because that general practitioner doesn't have that particular area of expertise. Doesn't make him or her a bad guy, a bad gal. It just means that's not his or her specialty, right? So we want to be choosing someone who's a specialist in what it is that they do. And not only that, but highly qualified, right? You don't want to get under the scalpel of the low surgeon on the totem pole when it's your turn. Why would you do that to your manuscript? You worked so hard. You've sacrificed time with your family or barbecues or, I don't know, Easter dinner to create this piece. Why wouldn't you try to do the very best thing for it? So the other thing that's super important, and this is, I'm letting you in on an inside scoop here, because this is something that not a lot of authors know, and it's something that I know because I'm on the other side. And as I said, I'm speaking to agents and editors and publishers every single week about what's missing in manuscripts. What kind of queries are you seeing that aren't working, right? So that's what you need. You need somebody who has the inside knowledge. What are the industry standards? Now, I told you that there are guidebooks that are enormous, but there are also trends, things that people are looking for that change almost from week to week, right? What's marketable today, a month from now might be passé. And if you don't work with someone who's in the know, who has an intimate knowledge of what people are looking for right this second, or that agent is looking for this kind of thing, that house no longer publishes that kind of thing, you're going to be at a loss, right? You might get someone who's a fabulous grammar Nazi and they've kind of gone through and read pen. Maybe they're a really good proofreader. You need more than that. You need someone who knows what the publishing industry is looking for right now, today. So I really want you to take this to heart, because this is really serious. As I said, you've spent a lot of time working on this manuscript. Why would you hand it over to the cheapest general practitioner on the block? Why? So think about that. I just encourage you to think about that. And if you're ready, if you're really serious about becoming an author, if you're willing to invest yourself and invest in your writing and invest in your writing future, then we want to talk to you, because those are the kind of authors that we work with. I'm reading Amy's question. Amy says, I've just written a script and I want to get it sent off to different outlets to see if anyone will publish it. Awesome. Congratulations. It sounds like it is a play, not a screenplay, based on the fact that you say that your company is going to be performing it. I assume that that's a drama company. So yeah, the production process for a play is a little bit outside of the scope of what I'm talking about, Amy, but I would love to come back to that another day. So thank you for that topic, and I'll hop on that one as well. Thanks, Amy. So if you're watching, please let me know what your questions are and hop in. as I was saying, you know, if you're ready, if you're serious, if you really want to be an author and you're at a point where you're ready to invest yourself and you're ready to invest in your writing and you really are serious about your own writing future, then we want to talk to you. Because right now, we are working with writers who are dedicated to the craft, who want to make their writing up to the standards, not just in the rule book, but what people are looking for right now to increase their possibility of being published. And we take those writers who are serious about the craft, and we help them to get published every single day. That happens over in the writing gym. So if that sounds like you, and you're willing to put in what it takes to get there, then we want to talk to you if you're really, really ready. Because we know 100% that those are the writers that we can help to become authors. So if you're ready, we would love to talk to you. Please click on the link and it will walk you through how you can talk with us over in the writing gym. Keep up the good work and keep on writing. Have a great day.